Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Aves coming to you again with another music video reaction. This time we're going to look at P Nation's first ever boy group. The P Nation, Psy has finally debuted his first boy group. I'm a tad late to the ball game with that, but it's okay. So we're gonna look into them. We'll look into them. I don't know what to expect, but I just hope that, I mean, I get it, this is their first mini album or whatever. I'm hoping that they don't disappoint. I'm praying. Let's just check them out, and I'll give you my final thoughts on my first impressions of the group. First impressions are everything, as you know. So, okay, without further ado, I'm not even gonna waste time talking. I have nothing to say right now because it's a group that I know nothing about. So, actually, I didn't even watch the show. I forgot that there was a show. They are apparently contestants on the show. Loud, is that what it's called? Something like that, Loud. I did not watch the show. I forgot it was even in existence. But then I remembered that 12-year-old kid did not debut officially on the group. They took him out because they agreed with everybody and their mama and dad and cats and dogs and fish that the boy was too young. And so they did put out a statement saying that he would debut in another group, which, good idea. I think that's a good idea, perfect idea. Because the boy's extremely talented. I did see clips. I didn't watch the show, but I saw clips, okay? He's really, really talented. I mean, really talented. So there's no way that he made debut, but then you would put him in another survival show like a certain other super producer would do. And yes, I'm talking about Mr. YG, Mr. Sook. Nobody likes him, by the way. And neither do I. After I saw, what was it, Treasure Box? Oh my God. I had a newfound dislike for that man. I know that his reputation has been that way, but when I watched that, pissed. I was immediately pissed off because he was so degraded. Like, he just degraded those guys. Working so hard. And I get that you have to be you know what, I got something to say about that. I might actually make a video about that. Let me stop rambling. Let's get into the video. Before I ramble, I'm about to preach about K-pop entertainment groups and the trainee system. Maybe I need to make a video about that for real. All right, let's get into it. The music video is called Move, so let's move right along, okay? Okay. They have really interesting looks. My mouth is moving because I'm trying to say stuff and yes, I'm becoming self-aware. This is a good debut. I love the look at that fashion, man. Man, I want all those jackets. All of them. Kind of feeling it. I wasn't feeling it at the beginning, but I'm starting to feel it now. Wow, is that that's the, save it. That's the first idol I've ever seen with braces. That's wild. I think that's dope. I like that, by the way. That's really good. Seeing the MV, if I was to watch this without the MV, I probably wouldn't get into it this much. But like that dance they do when the beat drops like that, and the camera panning outward, yeah. Yeah. And all the, what are those ninjas? Ooh, more. Quick outfit change, slightly. Into the next room, huh? P-Lab. Interesting. Caught that. Are they experiments that Psy has been experimenting on? And honestly, I had no idea what was going on in the actual music video until the end, when they walk out of that room and they're going into another room. It's almost as if they're saying, we completed that stage, now we got to move to the next stage, kind of deal. And that's the vibe I'm getting from this. Okay, I hear you. So, my thoughts on this MV and the song. I mentioned during the MV that I wasn't quite feeling the song at first because it sounds just about the same as quite a number of K-pop groups that I've heard, honestly. Nothing too spectacular. I think the MV itself is what gave the song more color. So now when I listen to the song, I'm thinking about certain moments within the MV where this part of the song comes into play. And in some cases, with some artists, I have to do that. I have to imagine or visualize a certain part within the MV where that part of the song comes in. Which isn't bad. It's just some songs are not that good without that extra help. You know, imagining scenario playing out on the MV while you're listening to the song. Nothing wrong with that at all. I don't have much to say about this group other than the fact that I think they have something. I think they've got something. I think Psy maybe hit something. I think the concept is fine as far as their debut goes. I think the concept is fine. This video is very good. I don't know. This video is actually really good, in my opinion. This is not counting the song. The aesthetics of the MV, the digital effects, you know, the fact that they were in like a lab. It almost reminds me, now that I think about it, it almost reminds me of EXO's Lucky One, where they're in like a lab or whatever and they're trying to get out. Kind of gives me that vibe, except this is, they're a little more free in this one. These boys are a little more free. EXO, it was like they was being constrained and trying to like they were injected with stuff, and yeah, no, they were trying to put them to sleep and all this other stuff. But they're a little more free. they're like busting in there or trying to bust themselves out. And I think there's a symbolism in there, now that I'm talking about it, that I didn't think about earlier. I don't know if the last part of that MV is them leaving the lab and saying, okay, debut, we're in the lab, trying to get out. End of debut, we're busting out of here and going out into the world and showing the world the power of the experiments that Psy created. He didn't create them per se. They already had gifts. He just helped them hone their gifts and in a way perfect their gifts to the point where they were ready to be debut artists. So that's just my opinion on that. But yeah, no, nothing really too stand out-ish with the song. It's very up to date, you know. For what it was, I think it was a good debut. I would hope for them in the future not to, don't steer too far from this, but at the same time, venture out enough to where you get a feel or get your feet wet in like some different kind of conceptual territory with regards to the music and the concepts of what you can do with the guys themselves. Like, not just as far as aesthetic wise with their outfits or wardrobe, whatever, but more like the areas that they're in, because the environment also affects the look of the artists themselves within that concept. And so I hope that they get more of a diverse feel for different kinds of genres. I don't expect every group to be dipping and dabbling in different genres. I don't. Not every group speciality is experimental music. Not every group. But I do hope at least that within this genre that they explore more. That's my hope for them. And yes, I do hope that their fandom increases and grows. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Nothing stood out too much. This is their debut again, so I'm not too critical. I'm not really that critical on any group, except for maybe NCT. I can't help it. NCT, sometimes they, you know. But anyway, that's it. That's all I gotta say. So, yeah, I don't want to have to edit too much, so I'm gonna stop talking. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in. That's all I gotta say. I really do hope that these guys do become even better over time. And I'm also looking forward to the group that 12-year-old kid, whose name I can't remember right now, because I didn't watch the show, at least entirely. I'm looking forward rather to the group that kid's gonna be in, because I just have a feeling that that's gonna be a powerhouse group. P Nation is already signed pretty amazing group of young people to his roster of talent. So there's no telling what this group and the next boy group, and even maybe a girl group or 2 or 3 or 4 in the future that he comes out with. I'm sure everybody's expecting that, and I am too. So P Nation is going to keep growing, and with that growth is going to come some really amazing hot talent, and I'm looking forward to that. And like I said, everybody's looking forward to that. So anyway, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you do love my content, of course, consider subscribing to my channel, Moonlight Antonio, where I bring you reactions, K-pop, and inspiration from under the beautiful blue moonlight. That'll be it for this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm talking too much. For more content from me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. I feel like I'm getting tired. Peace. Love you guys. Bye.